I'm Sand,
I'm Holmes. We are Team Murder.
and this is our Thermal Expansion 4 tutorial series. What the fuck did you do? Hey guys, Sand here with the second round of utility machines. I've got Holmes. You're not gonna shoot me, are you?
Might.
Okay. Yeah, so today we'll be looking at these are machines that have been in there, well, at least some of them for a while, but no one ever uses them. Some of them are very interesting though. So the Machinist Workbench, the Autonomous Activator, the Terrain Smasher, and the Nullifier. As usual, if you would like to see a machine in particular, please click on the machine you would like to see. Alright, that should be enough time. We will start off with the Machinist Workbench, then move on to the Terrain Smasher, Nullifier, and Autonomous Activator. So, let's get started. First up, we will be doing the Machinist Workbench. Three, two, one. First up, we'll be taking a look at the Machinist Workbench. This is a very interesting block. It is essentially auto-crafting. So, by putting in a schematic here, which is made like so. Oh, son of a... So, you can create templates for items that you would make in large amounts. Especially with this, you make a lot of pneumatic servos. Let's write that to the schematic. And now we can just make them. Alright. So next up we need a tin gear. There we go. There's a machine frame. Just by having them all set up here. Now in order to make the Machinist Workbench, you will need one of these. Nope. One of these. There we go. Strong box. Now, as you can see, I'm not a huge fan of the interface. It takes a little bit of the repetition out, especially if you're batching out a bunch of machine frames or build craft with how it upgrades gears and all that. Anything that involves a lot of continuous repetitive crafting, this can be very helpful, but honestly, with NEI, I don't find myself needing it that much. And if I really find myself getting real ticked off with repetitive crafting, I'm more likely just to move to ME. But there might be some more interesting things. If you have any really interesting ways to use the Machinist Workbench that makes it more elaborate and actually get more worth out of it, post in the comments. I'd be interested to hear about them. Might make a video later about all the things you can do. So let's move on to the next machine. Next up, we will do the Autonomous Activator. The way this block works is it activates things. So in this case, I have dirt here. How did you turn this off? Make it do things again.
Okay, so the way I turn this off is it says aim low right here. Change it back to aim level.
Okay, that still said aim level for me. So, the buttons seem to be client-side. Interesting. This was not known to me. So yeah, here we've got your Terrain Smasher, Autonomous Activator, Infinite Dirt Gen, as long as you can give it dirt. Now, one interesting thing to note is the way it does this, and some of the other things I'll show you, is by simulating a player. Apparently witches don't like simulating players. Yes, this is happening. It's been there for a while. And another interesting thing it can do is it can also break blocks by setting it to left click. You know how you would with your mouse? It'll do that. Another very interesting thing is it can actually accept tools. So here I've got a pick with Fortune 10 on it. Don't ask questions. It will mine that and the enchant effect will actually take effect. So that's an interesting thing. Another thing is you can also get it to auto-click things like buttons. Oh shit, wrong one. There we go. There we go. And as he was saying, you can aim high, you can aim low, You can aim in the middle like we've been doing. Yeah. Okay, that's really annoying. There we go. Okay, we don't need your help anymore. You can stop doing things. Yeah, so we will move on now. Ah! There we go. We will move on now. This next one, the Terrain Smasher, is... It's a very niche machine. As you can see, piston, tin gears, pneumatic servo, and an invar pick. Now, it breaks blocks and picks them up. That's pretty much all it does. Except for one more interesting feature. It will pick up any loose items around it. So, you know, if you have like a mob farm, or in this example over here, a sugarcane farm, where things can be dropped and they're kind of just all over the place, this will pick them up absolutely happily. So, that's pretty much all there is for the Terrain Smasher. Its name actually does not highlight its most useful feature, in my opinion. I think the item pickup is much more useful, but that's just me. On to the next one. Alright, so this block is the Nullifier. The Nullifier is made with a lava bucket, 2 tin gears, a pneumatic servo, and an invar ingot. So this will be a little later in your adventures. Now, the best way to describe the Nullifier is speedy thing goes in. Okay, slow thing goes in. That's the end of the equation. So let's say you have an automated mining system, you know, quarry or what have you. You got a lot of cobblestone. You don't want it. Okay, this will solve your problem. It's a trash bin. It's a recycling bin. No, it doesn't recycle anything. Yeah, it just deletes things. It's basically all it does. I needed that redstone. Oh well. So this is a little gadget I made. So I mentioned the Terrain Smasher. Terrain Smasher can collect items that are around it. Now I've got autonomous activators up along the top. So as it were to grow, no matter where they would fall, they'll get picked up. And I'm just buildcraft piping them over. So this is a little bit over ridiculous, but it was kind of more of a proof of concept. So this is kind of how these machines might be used. An interesting thing that I actually just realized is none of these machines actually require any form of power, so that should be noted. Just thought I'd have this little ending bit to kind of explain this weird contraption I had back here. But yes, it is just a sugarcane farm that I decided I'd demonstrate just for the sake of demonstrating it. So that is the second part of the utility machines. We will be probably doing the advanced machines next. And I will see you next time in the next video. Thanks for watching. This has been Team Murder, and don't forget to subscribe to see when the next video is out. This is Sand signing out.